Okay, so today is assembly day for this Bowie knife, and I'm going to just give you a quick video on how I do it. So, tested all the pieces, got the guard, got the pommel cap, obviously the blade, the handle, the ferrule's already on it. What I'm going to do is add a couple of pieces of double-sided tape here on both sides. You'll see that and that, because I don't want this to slide when I am peening down on that on the end of the tang. And I'm just going to use a piece of scrap leather to protect the blade. I don't tape it or anything like that. I don't need to. And this is not my normal setup. I've used this quite a bit, this little portable vise. I typically use my post vise. It's much better, but I'm not at the other shop. This is the shop at my house, so I'm just going to use this for today. It'll work fine. So the guard, what I'm going to do is put the guard on here. So when I slide this guard on here, you're going to notice I make like a little key right here. That little key right here will slide in and it'll lock in that guard. All right, so now that I know that this is exactly how I want it, the next thing is to slide the handle on, line it up, and then so I went ahead and switched up angles here because I wanted you to see the curve of this antler, and you know how tricky it can be to get that tang to follow that contour and then come out on top here and get everything to line up and fit. So I want to point out what I've done here is in between the handle and the guard, I mixed up some 5-minute epoxy and then set it down so that it was exactly where we need it to be. So everything lined up, the guard is locked into that key like I explained, and then I let it set. And after that, start putting some epoxy in here, and I've already started that. I'm going to show you how I do it. I use a 75-minute epoxy in here, and it's not what keeps the knife together. What holds the knife together is this pommel cap peened, you know, with the tang peened down onto the pommel cap, and it just brings everything tight together. But the epoxy is important because the epoxy will take up any air spaces and air gaps and prevent moisture and, you know, keep that tang from rusting. And it does add some strength. And the 5-minute epoxy, the reason I do that is because I don't want it to move while I'm working and putting the epoxy in. And you know, epoxy's tricky. If you've ever worked with it, all of a sudden it starts to set, and now it sets in a place where you don't want it. So by putting that 5-minute epoxy on, I lock it in place, let that dry. See, I'm going to work really slow. It's a 75-minute epoxy. That's why I use it. And it's not a big gap in there, so I'm just going to put a little bit in before I get too messy. And 75-minute epoxy is important because it gives me time to work. Then I'm going to agitate it just to make sure that I break up any of those pockets. I want it to flow all the way. Okay, so I have allowed this epoxy to set for about an hour. As I said, it's a 75-minute epoxy. I let it set for about an hour. It takes about 72 hours for it to fully cure, so I got plenty of time to work with it. I just didn't want it to be too messy in there, and I also want to make sure it settles all the way down. So I always keep a little bit of epoxy left over in the cup, and you'll see how this cap is starting to, that fits on that tang perfectly. And I put a little epoxy too on top of the antler on the crown, just so that sets in there. And now everything is exactly how I want it. And you'll see how that pommel cap and that tang, the end of that tang fits nice and tight. And then all I have to do is start peening it down. All right. That's about it. It's all pushed down real tight. I'm going to take it out. Tape. So there you have it. So I'm going to clean this up. Left the guard somewhat rough because now I can still heat this up if I need to. Twist it a little bit if I, because I want to follow the contour of this, but this one looks pretty good. But now I could take a little file and just make sure everything is exactly how I want it now that it's assembled. So that's how you do a custom assembly of a large Bowie knife like this. All right.